Da 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 da.
Hanging out
Never do it.
down the street. The same old thing we did last week. Not a thing to do but talk to you. We're all right. We're all right. Hello, Wisconsin.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It feels like it's on like share screen or some shit. Not share screen, but like the one screen at a time bit.
Oh,
Can't
it
help
might,
but to feel like that.
it might be.
I get the feeling like I'm feeling like
I mean,
it's like that.
I got it on gallery view, so
I just hope this comes out correctly
guarantee.
because this whole me not saying mine or your camera and just saying Slipper's picture,
I think it'll be
Hey,
not a
fine.
fan.
so what you're saying is I'm ugly. That's cool.
the
I didn't
man
say all
don't.
that.
This man don't never put his face on the camera though.
Right. Show
Hey,
your face, you coward. However,
That man said, "I
first,
do."
that actually ruins the Fuzzy Slippers allure if he did that.
It
exactly. I
would
keep
do
trying to
that.
tell
It
you.
would do that. It would definitely ruin that.
Hey,
Even though his picture has his face in it, but
but do the people know that that's my face?
well,
Ooh.
They do now.
maybe now.
Just because you said that doesn't mean it's fact.
What you should do is
Again,
the next time you get on here, get a picture of Charlie from Charlie's Angels, the radio box.
nah, this is
And
what we
you put
about to
that
do.
in
Nah, this is what we about to do.
there. You're about to change it now.
Yeah, this is exactly what we about to do. You know,
This is going to be a picture of a pair of fuzzy slippers.
Slippers, yep.
I mean, that makes the most sense, right?
I mean, yeah, but
you would you
you
would
would
think
think
that.
that's what I'm gonna say. Just because it makes sense for us, he would do the opposite. So you just never know. It is what it is. You might come through with like some pictures of some Nikes. Like, yeah, I got the super kicks. Y'all not ready for this. Call me Shawn Michaels with these boots.
What are you doing? Talking about over there?
Talking about him putting a picture of boots at the like it's something else. Or take a picture of Shawn Michaels doing the super kick. I'm just thinking about pictures I would put of myself if I was in this picture. If you want the honest truth.
I'm still trying to figure out what the hell Fuzzy Slippers is going to do. Whatever will Fuzzy Slippers do next?
That's what we
Find
said.
out on Gorilla Game Podcast.
On the next Dragon Ball Z. I used to hate that. I'm like, man, just show the fight. Like a little kid screaming at your TV for Dragon Ball Z to show the fight.
So somebody, so there was a post that was like, if you just won $30 million and your mama left eye costs $29 million, what you doing?
She's
Somebody was like, my homegirl Nina goes, she still got her right eye, right? I was like, correct.
Right. You don't always need the both of them.
That is correct, the boot though. Not really. You can always have 20 vision. Like,
well, you got half. That's substantially a lot more compared to someone who has any. You know what I'm saying?
besides, she put that eye patch over and be like she never lost an eye. Well, I don't know.
I
I don't know how vision works. I have two eyes.
That's how vision works. You use them both to see.
Guys, listen.
I don't know, bro. Hey, that's hilarious. The vision blurry.
The judge ruled in favor of name, image, and likenesses for all college athletes.
To quote LeBron James after winning his first title, it's about damn time.
Hey, you do know what that means, right?
Yeah, NCAA football. That's for real.
Soon.
I wanna play as Joe Burrow.
You're not gonna play as Joe Burrow. It's still gonna be the same like bit where, unless they do historic teams, of course, but it's gonna be the same bit where it's gonna be the current rosters. God damn, they're firing off fireworks early. God damn.
Yeah,
That's
you
what they
know,
do.
that's what Negroes do. You know, what we waiting for the fourth for? Yeah, just shoot it here. We only live one life. We never know we here tomorrow. Shoot the fireworks.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, sure, but I'd like to see the show tomorrow night. You know,
This man
for
put up
festivity
Jordan
purposes. I don't know.
slippers. This man put up Jordan flip flops. I cannot.
Yeah,
He could have put up, you know what I'm saying, polo, flip flop, you know what I'm saying, the Jordan jump. But it's fine. Saying it's still
Just because
more.
my name is Fuzzy Slippers don't mean that my slippers actually gotta be fuzzy. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, you know,
They
you
just
like
gotta
it, I
be
love it.
slippers.
and
Again,
regardless, that is for true.
But these
to
flip flops,
quote a great philosopher, as I said earlier, you do what you want when you pop.
but are flip flops actually slippers or are they different from slippers?
Another debate for another day.
So
I
yeah,
mean, we here.
eventually we're going to get this college football back.
Oh, I
And
can't wait.
if anybody's the happiest camper, it's this guy. Let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Because listen,
You want
college
college?
football is religion to me.
You
All
want
right.
college? You want the college football version of Madden back? If you want.
That's not what's
Well,
gonna happen. That's not what's gonna happen. All right.
truthfully, the NCAA
Yes, they were better
college
than Madden
football
back in the day, but
was
they had to.
carrying EA Sports back then.
Yes, they were.
I agree. But this is a
In,
long time ago.
in our probably not humble opinions. So like, it's not going to be the same as Madden because it's going to be a different team on it.
I want 2K.
That's another thing.
I want 2K.
Then not only that, I mean they that shit gonna be dope. Trust me. Trust you me. Like the first year they're probably gonna phone it in because we really want one and soon. And like they're just gonna give us like the basics like they did with NCAA 02 for the then next gen console, which is like PS2 and Xbox.
But even then, that game was still good.
If someone's firing fireworks in the rain,
Yeah, bro.
But
They
when you
don't
looked
care.
at the like features and bells and whistles that 2001 had, you're like, this isn't enough.
I
I know what
mean,
you're capable of. And then once they had it around like, 04, 05, I was like, yeah, this is the shit right here.
the 04 one, was that the one with Matt Leinart on it?
Yes.
That 04 one was fire.
that was
05 was even better if you ask me.
Oh no, it was. I'm just saying. 04,
who was on 05 cover? Yeah.
Larry Fitz.
Yeah, that was Fitz.
Oh yeah.
05
Bro,
was fire. Oh, I know. I remember.
That home field advantage, they did that right. The way Madden's about to do it, it's going to be a nice try type of deal.
A lot of those was repeats too, right?
Exactly. I saw Washington and the Niners had like literally the same damn thing. I was like, it's like, yeah, FedEx Field is trash as a field. So I've heard.
They should put that trash field on the game and like, you know what I'm saying, wrong.
But like
injured or something.
San Francisco, their field is a little bit more pristine these days. And I say that.
Wait, I thought it was the Bears that had that one.
No, the Bears got the
Nah.
kick like your kicks. Your kick is harder to kick
Yeah.
because it's windy.
They should have a terrible field. Bama's always have a high ankle sprain after a Bears game in Chicago.
Sure.
So
I like Denver's in particular because it's
that's the
literally
only
like
that's the only the real unique one that's real.
Denver's and Seattle's, in my opinion.
Ours
Listen,
is real. The Ravens is real.
what y'all got
Sure,
again?
it's real.
Uh, wait, is that our home? Yeah, our home field is when we're up running the ball. It's like impossible to stop if we got to lead.
Well, yeah, we get momentum when we're winning. So I guess that's real. Until you mess up, I want those real boos when they throw picks. If we go in halftime down, I want boos. That's the only thing. That's the only way I believe it's real home field advantage. If they do it,
like I said, NCAA 05 and 06 and 07, they did the home field advantage bit the best because it's like it wasn't you didn't have to go all out to be unique or anything like that. It was just some simple things you have in common with lots of college football stadiums. And then the loudest ones, because they had a system where they had a top 25 loudest stadiums in the country. Those stadiums were like motherfucking ear-splitting loud to where it legitimately frazzled your play art whenever you try to look at it. And whenever you try to call audibles or hot routes, like your quarterback's calling the hot route or the audible, literally everyone, the line and your receivers and your backs, they're looking like, what? What did you say? And it's a 50, or not even 50, it was like a 25-75 chance that you actually pull off the right play that you wanted to call. And that is distinction. Like those were, and then like as you went down the list, the stadiums got a little less louder, but they were still rowdy. And then once you get out of that 25, once you get to, certain places, the crowd wasn't that loud. It was hard to get the crowd loud or enthused for anything. And that's how you do it. To the point where like the play art like just wobbles a little bit if they're loud.
And man, those they're selling chocolate.
Chocolate.
I remember when they first invented chocolate. Always hated it. Hey. Big chocolate, SpongeBob has some really good quotes. I love SpongeBob. It was his pet, Mr. Krabs. He was #1. And man, let's just crush that buzzball. Is that like line?
For real. 06, yeah, a line buzzball. And for real, 06 and 07 was probably the epitome of the NCAA games.
06 is still my favorite by far. I don't even think it's close. Like 06, I went back and this is how much I loved 06. I went back and played 06 up until I couldn't backwards compatibility play it on Xbox. Like, regardless of whatever the current year was, I would.
You weren't missing much.
Right. I would play the current year and then go back to 06 and be like, yeah, nah, 06 is still my favorite.
Who's on the cover of 06?
Desmond Howard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and that was the year that McNabb was on the cover of Madden. Yeah. Yep. I had some fun time.
And at 07 was Reggie Bush. At 07,
that's the one that was my favorite. One of Reggie Bush on it. I love those guys.
07, they really went all out with the campus legend mode. They like really expounded on it. They took it a step further Then they started with 06. And God, man, that's what I miss about video games, bro. Like that's what I miss because everything is such a damn cash grab now. Like you have an online game where you have to essentially buy your way to the top if you're like that damn lazy about it. And like I miss days where there were like multiple game modes to choose from, like that were legitimate. Like you had your exhibition, of course. You had your dynasty mode, which is like franchise. And then you had then you had an addition that was also as good. So you talking about a franchise mode that's better. And Madden 05 had their best franchise mode ever.
That's sad. That is a true statement.
Because they were on top of everything, like either 05 or 06. Because 06 gave you like your little like essentially your that wasn't until 08. 08 did that pretty well too. But 05 and 06, they had the Tony Bruno radio show where
that was dope.
Where he was like literally, it was a talk show, it was a podcast ahead of its time.
Mm-hmm.
And he was pretty much telling you what was going on around the league. And not only that, but you perk your damn ears up when you hear your team because you don't 100% know what the fuck going on. And you wondering where a certain player is. This motherfucker went to go do a movie or some shit. And he missing training camp. You're like, what the fuck going on here?
That was like, who's going to training camp? What you doing? They need to bring that back. Like, give somebody like a show like that. Just don't make it.
Right before that, he said something about that rival team of yours having a star player hold out for a better contract, and you laughed at them. And then your news came up, and you were tight. So
they need to do that with like Trey Wingo or something. I would be down for that.
Like legitimately, all these development companies have lost their way, and they need to look back to the older games for inspiration. And they need to stop looking for more money.
Well,
listen,
because y'all want to make that shit hand over fist because motherfuckers play video games.
And listen,
not gonna happen.
Yeah, everything's cycling back now anyway. Like as far as fashion stuff, you might as well cycle back to video games.
It's not gonna happen though, because video games.
Let's make Punch Out. Let's do it. Why not?
The reason why it's not gonna happen with video games is because we have the power. We keep buying the trash. We gotta stop buying it. If the game ain't good, don't buy it.
I'm a slave to annual
That's the problem.
Video games.
Don't buy it.
To the river.
I can't help it.
Because trust and believe me. 2K. When the last time I bought a 2K, Kenny?
This year?
No, I still ain't back because it's on GameFly. 2K18, I think. 17 or 18. No, 18. I bought 18. That was the last one I bought. The rest of them, Jones, I GameFly it until everybody had stopped playing it. Then I sent the drum back. I'm not buying it no more because it's trash. They don't. Only thing they care about is microtransactions and my team, for real. They don't even really care about my career.
I really enjoy playing the rec.
But the rec is broken and it's been broken for 4 years.
Yes, I just like basketball.
Maybe even longer.
That's about as long as it's been in existence.
As long as Madden go, literally the last good Madden was probably 09.
Nah. There's been one since then.
Which one?
The John with Barry Sanders. Madden 25. That was pretty good. That wasn't as bad as these ones now.
was
but
all right.
that's what I'm saying.
It made me go, all right, they're going somewhere with this. This is better than last year, but they need to, like, you know, really double down on this the following year. And the following year, we got what? Madden 15?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, we got 15
We
with
sure did.
with Richard Sherman on the cover.
Yeah.
That's when I lost hope. Truthfully, I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I was happier when Peyton Hillis was on the cover.
Because at least 09 gave us a little, like, you know, the little skill molding system where, you know, they give you a set of challenges to do, like training camp mode, and they set the game to that difficulty. It was like a personal difficulty. You know what I'm saying?
All
right. That's one thing that really caught my attention about Madden 09. That and the fact that they had badges before badges were a thing, essentially.
Yeah.
I recall being an offensive playmaker. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a dope time. But then again, microtransactions, as Slipper said. Once they realized we can make money off of this if we push it, that's when, you know, all hope fell out the window. Then not only that, EA Sports don't have competition anymore. So
that's the real problem. That's the other
they've
problem.
been resting on their laurels for the past decade, essentially. We've gotten like basically 3 games in the last 10 years out of EA Sports as far as Madden goes.
Which, by the way,
it's been 3 games.
I'll forever be
like three different games, because, you know,
2.
your 08 and 09 model,
But
your 08 and 10
that's not 10 years.
models. Well, things got different after, you know, 12. Essentially, like it started to get, like, the gameplay, the structure, all that.
Okay, that's one game.
Different. You know what I'm saying? So once it got
didn't
around
change again until 17, which it's been Madden 17 since Madden 17. We got 2 games. That's what I'm saying. We only got 2 games.
God damn, the past 3 games in the last 20 years?
Yes. Roughly. No, 15.
Oh,
15.
15? Jesus.
3 games in the last 15 years. Yes, that's what we got.
Which is why I'm hoping for ESPN 2K return. I will forever be a 2K fan.
Son, that ESPN, it had promise. Like, I enjoyed that. But, like, the gameplay, as far as it went for me, like, as far as on-field gameplay, it was 2K. It was too 2K-like for me. With the, like, you know, having to keep tapping the button for speed bursts and shit like that. Like, the jerky movements. Like, Madden has always been the smoother gameplay for me. But, god damn, ESPN 2K 2006 was, woo! Oh, I mean, 2K5 was amazing.
Bruh, that first person mode, bruh.
Man,
on defense, Slim, if y'all ever play safety on that mode, I've done that too. Then that was beautiful.
That's fun.
But safety, it's a new level of, you really feel like you, Brian Dawkins, ending somebody's career, bro. Like, it's, oh my goodness.
Because you're just watching the entire field, waiting for the quarterback to throw the ball in a certain direction. And all you got to do is just essentially make sure, well, pretty much know your assignment. And once you're in the right place at the right time, oh, God, is it rewarding. So, yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. But being a quarterback, you're doing a lot of things before you let go of the ball.
Oh, yeah. In 2K, yeah, that, man.
And that's what I always loved about playing quarterback. It's just like the challenge of it mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, before you even snap the ball, you gotta know. Oh, you gotta pretty much have a basic look of the defense. Like, all right, they're in this, they're in that. They're likely going to do this, that, or the third. All right, let's plan accordingly. If you're really good at it, you can really pick that shit apart, like Peyton Manning. Then after you snap the ball, you pretty much got to remember what defensive like package they were in. Then not only that, what routes your receivers are supposed to run. And then you got to go through progressions. And then you pretty much have to pay attention to not only ahead of the field, but directly in fucking front of you, because you can't just stay in the same place for too long as a quarterback. That's another thing. Anything over 3 seconds, you're a sitting duck. All right? So you gotta pretty much hope your linemen are keeping up a good hold. Or you got to take the fuck off. That's probably your first option if you're a scrambling quarterback. But if you still got nerve, you're looking at your first or second progression at this point. Then at this point, maybe, just maybe, you got enough time to find that deep man, sling that bitch. But you got to make sure that Fuzzy Slippers isn't, waiting deep at safety, waiting for me to sling that bitch downfield.
Oh, because I used to love that, bro. Slim in 2K, like Bama's especially like specifically Peyton Manning, because he would try to do that consistently in that game. And then you just be like, me, I would put myself on the Chargers back then, because Junior Seau was wreaking havoc on football fields, front seven and up. Like, he was just destroying lines of scrimmages. It was just a beautiful thing to behold. So once it got the 3.5 seconds, Peyton had to throw the ball. And usually when Peyton got to 3.5 seconds, he was trying to throw the ball deep to Mob. Excuse me, wide receiver 88. And then at that moment, I'm like, all right, where is he at? There he is. Oh, look where Peyton's looking. Over there. Well, Peyton, this is mine. I'll see you next drive. I'll see you in about a minute and 30 seconds, because this is going to be a house call.
But there was a certain point where you had Reggie Wayne as an option as well.
That was even better, though, because you could tell, because of how game algorithms worked back then, he alternated. He never really mixed, he never really went to Reggie Wayne twice and then, go to Marvin for 3. And he never really did that. It was Wayne, Marvin, Wayne, Marvin. So it'd be like, he went to Marvin last one. This one he's going to, Reggie Wayne. Pick. Go home.
This motherfucker's diabolical.
Slim, this is what I do.
Yeah. Until I'm a fucking pump fake real quick to my fucking Reggie Wayne.
Now, see, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the computer. That's why I stopped playing against the computer a very long time ago. Because I figured out he's
still playing on all Madden and he still know the algorithm.
So I figured out the algorithm. Once I do that with the game, I don't need to play the computer no more. I'm good. I know how to beat you regardless. When I can start beating the 07 Patriots with the 07 Detroit Lions, I don't need to play the game. I don't need to do that no more.
Okay.
I don't need to do that no more. There's no point.
Hey, in fairness, on paper, the 07 Detroit Lions look okay. They didn't look like a 0 for team, at least.
What? Okay.
They looked like they were going to win at least 4 games.
Okay. What did they win?
I'm so angry.
7.
Donuts. They won donuts.
And then proceeded to lose what the first 6 games the next season. That sound like
Just
trash to
about.
me. That sound like trash to me. But okay, I give you that.
Oh,
All right, that's a fair point. All right, that's 9:30, guys. Let's go ahead and start the show.